I said B, then Cherie,
Her.
and then we got King, Sis, and Incredible. You do closing out before Melissa. I just said D, Cherie, King, Sis, and that's it. Incredible. You want to close this out before Melissa?
Oh, yeah, you're going to close it
Okay.
out.
All right.
Okay?
Okay.
I
So,
said, oh, yeah, you're good.
yep.
Oh,
Come on, B.
don't do it like that. Yeah,
Come on, B. Let's go.
Me, no matter what's cracking and shit, I've been extremely tired all day. That's why I was like procrastinating.
Okay.
And so I kind of do a little bit of storytelling with my poetry, so y'all gonna be taken into my world. I don't know the vibe I'm going for the second poem, but I'll ask y'all that after the first one. Alright. So this poem is a love story from a black girl, from a young black girl. Growing up, it was unheard of to love you. Some said it was strange, and maybe I should just change it. You don't have to hide in shame. You can just switch your mindset and be just like the rest of us. Lose who you truly are and make yourself more acceptable. But all I desired was to be immersed by you, to see all the things you could do, playing with your curls and love on you and all your faces. But see, I've had others start to talk about us, and my feelings started to change, and I didn't understand why there had to be so many straights. And no, I'm not talking about sexuality. I'm talking about why the fuck am I the only one with 4C? Why you see even the other black girls didn't look like me? You see every girl's hair flowing free in the breeze. Meanwhile, my coils were tight and crazy, a little frizzy, but never able to run a hand free through or shake and go. Tender-headed looking at my Mickey Mouse ass self in the mirror. Next thing you know, there's a puffball on the floor. B, what did you do? I don't know. I don't know how the scissors ended up connecting to my fro. All I knew was I didn't love her anymore. She was shaped funny, and damn, if only she did whatever I said. She didn't allow me to be normal, and I had that longing to fit in. So years later, found love in chemically altered follicles, tracks that latched on by the glue to my scalp, a new wig that came with her own name. Shit, I could be a new person every day. Thought I could be a chameleon wherever I went and never worried about fighting to be accepted in any space. But why did she still make me feel so changed? Even hidden from the world, inside I still hated myself as I neglected her, constantly changing her up, but there still was no spark anymore. I wanted to love on her how others loved on the rest of me. See, I was adored. That me, she's so sweet, real pretty, down to earth, well liked for how I didn't behave like one of them other aggressive, opinionated, nappy-headed. Then it hit me. I opened my eyes and realized he wasn't even seeing the real me. Conforming and molding me into someone who they can only swallow with ease, just realizing just as fast as I changed myself, they still rejected any version of me. It's time that I stopped playing about me, except for me. So I started to speak light into her again and allowing her to be seen. Not long before others would start to stare, fingers going for a reach, calling us both unruly, unprofessional, and a goddamn mess. But I missed what it was like to have her face caressed. Embraced by a crown, it took me too long to accept. I began adoring her again with every jewel, color, and fabric, which she just deserved the best. Soon enough, I fall in love with it again, and apologize every day for making her feel like she deserves to be hidden. Affirming each morning by every pearl, vibe, strand is important. Valuing her so much that I'm a little jealous, selfish and to be in our presence. Unconditionally loving her even on her bad days, even though there's no such thing. Only days where she's in control and I gotta let her go, as some folks would call it tamed. We know what's best for each other. See, she reminds me every day I'm a beautiful black queen. And every day waking up to her is just another page in our beautiful love story. Journey thing. You know, loving yourself as a black kid is hard enough. Other people come after you. We'll talk about it later. Though. I don't know what I want to do for the second poem, guys.
All right, what options we got?
Oh, we got more people in here. They might be able to affect
Let me
the
go.
next check real quick. Vibe check, because I'm wondering, do y'all want to interact with the poem with me, or do y'all want to be a little bit more deep and maybe scream out some fuck yous? What y'all want to hear? Y'all want to
You want to say the fuck you.
Yeah.
I know what y'all want to do. Do y'all want me to scream out some fuck yous, or do y'all want to interact with some shit?
It's like the fact that you got a power and storytelling. I'm wondering how to deal with the fuck you. Like, it's gonna be issue with this fuck you. Because I was about to interact because I really want to like get in it, but now I'm like,
I want to know. Yeah, we let's do the fuck you.
All right. So a little tiny backstory because it is a little sad poem, but it's still some fun things. All right. So I wrote this poem last year, 2 years after my grandma died. The exact 2 year anniversary. I wrote this poem dedicated to my family, not to her, but it's from her and me both. Like I channeled her energy writing this shit.
ooh. Oh, it's
And
that's true fuck you.
yeah, I like that. Ancestral fuck you. Ancestral fuck you. Thanks. Second generation. Yeah. Alright, so this was my emotions. This is the third time I'm reciting this shit. I don't even know where to begin, but it's a fuck you coming from me, starting from when I was a little kid, but no, actually an infant. See, I came out of the womb into this shit. You're bullshit. Fuck you for thinking I had anything to do with it. Maybe a little bit, but I'm still innocent. If it were up to me, I wouldn't have been born into any of it. Funny, now that I reflect, I firmly believe I could have been better off as another statistic. Another foster care kid. At least when I'm bouncing from house to home to place unknown, I'll probably be conditioned to never have hope. Instead, I had to raise myself by 13, and I felt like I was already too grown. Told no one can take care of me anymore because the ones who did was getting too old, but that really meant I deserved to be left alone. With a stranger who only loved me when I was someone she could mold. At 16, I never felt more free from her hold, but at 17, I bounced into another familiar home, and you see again complacent behavior and excuses were told. The only way I knew I was gaining your love was because you were being silenced with gold. What the fuck I gotta do to honestly not feel like I'm being sold? Because everyone wanted to speak out when the kid was doing kid things, quote unquote, stressing out family, but how do you not lecture me? Shit, I was barely in my double digits and you're still holding my tantrums against me? Only addressing my flaws because you clearly thought I was supposed to hold together this fucking family while talking about son, that's still your daddy? Sorry to this man. Sorry to this man, but quote about this Kiki, didn't bother to do no raising, but somehow thought that buying me off from afar would grant praising. All it taught me was gift giving to me don't mean a damn thing. Then the only way you love me was if I forgave and cut off my own feelings. Said until I rekindle, I'll never be part of your little family. Well, I did one better than cut off into you and your fucking baby. Kept my own sanity and said fuck you to you and your complacency. Couldn't call out the shit and follow my lead. I guess I know what grandma really meant when she said family is who I want them to be. This block button in my fuck yous are rated E. No need to tell you what that means. No respect when I knew you were never checking for me or on me. All my phone calls with you were always outgoing. But B never makes a more consistent effort. I'm sorry. When was the last time you had my line ringing? Oh, that's right. When you wanted to come off with your off-putting energy, went on and on about your issues, like it was 1-800-FREE-THERAPY, or was it 1-888, how are you? Okay, now let's get back to me. Oh, and why weren't you with the rest of us while we were we're gathering. Sorry, I wasn't invited, remember? Haven't batted an eye at the fact that you haven't seen me around since 2008 in November, so you're shocked when I say no invitations and calls were delivered? Oh, right, because again, I'm responsible for keeping a relationship with each family member. I need to show up at a place where I wasn't even considered. Fuck that, I'll keep my own company at family dinners. Because something else as a kid I also learned was you got to love me conditionally, and that's because I was only being cared for by her. Afterwards, it was on me to fight for my life to keep up at a place and get the love that I assume I deserved. Fuck that. I guess it's best that I cut down my set out now since you didn't even love me at first.
So I love the first piece of Love Story from a Black Girl because it really shows how we are traumatized by our hair. And like that can be projected onto us, like when you got your parents putting perms in your hair, or trying to put so much grease in there to get it to be straight. You learn to hate it. So I love how you said, love who you truly are. No, lose who you truly are to become who you want to be. Why the fuck am I the only one who was born with 4C when you go around, comparing yourself to other people's texture? When you said, I don't know how the scissors connected with my fro, I just know I didn't want to love her anymore. Why did she still make me feel so ashamed? I realized they weren't even seeing the real me. It's time I stopped playing about me. Embraced by a crown I took too long to cherish. Every curl, lock, and strand is important. She reminds me I am a beautiful Black woman. Those really spoke to me. And then the other piece when you said, see, I came out the womb, I'll probably be conditioned to never have hope. Did that really mean I was left to be alone? The only way I know I was getting your love. Sorry to this man, didn't bother to be arranged. The only way you love me is if I cut off my feelings. Like, when you try to tell your parents or like anybody in your family, like, hey, I felt about this, they always gaslight and say, well, I gave you this. So you do that to make yourself feel good. You wanted me to cut my feelings off and just shut the fuck up. And when you said fuck that, I'll keep my own company at dinner. Sometimes it's okay. Peace of mind, I don't need this fancy right now. Yep. So thank you.
I personally love both pieces too. I think as young girls, no matter what you are, being a minority, like this is me as an adult, we're curly hair. But before I was straightened, I want to give her the 40 minutes flat iron. I take the iron to our heads and I straighten it because we wanted to be so white and straight. So I totally get what you're saying. Like now we're going to be comfortable. But it also sounds like he wasn't in an environment where other Black persons had hair. Like he was getting even worse. So depending on where he was raised and something, like, you didn't see that depiction of like 40 hair. And then you taking the scissors to your hair, like.
The thinking I got, and the funny thing is I had a performance that night, like a recital, and I made cut my hair right before. The spanking I got was I knew I was in danger. I just hear my name and I'm like,
Yeah, put this in the kids, you put this in the
trying to hide everything.
Yeah.
The trauma behind being, a kid and knowing that your features, you don't see it a lot. I wasn't in an environment where I saw it a lot. And when I wanted it, it was like my family was big on get a relaxer if you want to change your hair, not you can do braids and teach you how to love your hair. You get your relaxer.
Yeah, they were trying to lower you and stuff like that. And I think that speaks how you have evolved when you talk about the wigs, talk about the wigs.
And I'm coming for them. Look, I like a good wig.
No, I'm not saying you come up for that. I just think that shows the evolution of you and where you can embrace yourself.
Right.
And I think many girls need to see people that look like them and they're with themselves as they get with their hair and that every hair in its own type is beautiful in its own way. And then the second one, being silent, I think that's a minority thing. It's across the board. Whereas you can't always speak or you're just a bother and you get gaslighted and then you only love when it's conditional love. Yep. So even when we love other people, it's also conditional love. Yeah. It's never like that unconditional love. And I think that's just driving me to knowing what's happening, what's going, and that you're not crazy. Like, they're like, no, something is wrong here. Something is not right. And like basically wanting you to apologize to Miranda was you said, why are you apologizing anyway? Like, what the heck? Like, he was never here, you know? So I think it shows the growth of effort in the family and their home where you're at and realizing they have some issues.
But I told you, my grandma knew that came from me and my grandma. My grandma passed away, but like she knew what was going on, and she like to get a little vulnerable. She like held my hand. We were talking. It wasn't even when she died. But she died a year after she told me this. And she had us holding my hand, like whispering because my aunt and uncle was sitting right there. She's like, like I know some things that me have seen in this family, and I know some things you've been through here, and if you choose to always go your separate way and be away from this, she said something about like, just remember, choose who you want in your life, and that's what I wrote there, like, choose who you want in your life, even if they want to be there for you, like, if you don't want them to be there for you, that's on you.
And I
Tell them
think
where we can find you at, Love.
Oh yeah, just be 13 on Instagram,
Oh.
or sir,
Got a question for you, Lee.
uh,
No pizzas. Emotional, we was there with you.
Ah!
I just want to know something.
I might give you.
What is the count? How many fucks you said that, John? That was
Rewind the tape.
Huh?
Rewind the tape.
It's all you
How many cups did I get? How many cups did I give?
And the answer is zero.
All right, now, but
Yeah, just be there.
Cherie, let's bring up beautiful Cherie. Sorry, y'all, I'm trying to, we got past time now. My bad.
We're going to go to 6:30, so it's fine.
So 6:30, I can't at 6:30, I gotta go home to work.
Oh, okay.
That's all I'm saying, yeah.
All right.
So we got Cherie, we got Candace. No, I'm not gonna rush you, I'm saying we ain't gonna be here at 6:30, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Then-
It's 3 people left, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Alright, well,
We're not gonna censor you, sure? No, we're not gonna be here at 6:30, you can still do 2, I'm just saying.
alright, hey y'all, hey.
Hey.
Alright, I'm a little lit right now.
I like what you
Ah!
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mom, by your money, right?
Alright, so I'm gonna change up the vibe a little bit. I'm gonna get a little sensual with y'all, alright?
Let's go.
Alright, so this piece is called Cross My Mind, alright?
Cross my mind.
Cross My Mind.
Yeah.
Look both ways before you cross my mind, because I might be inclined to run that stop sign. And without any hesitation, I take the violation and pay the traffic ticket, because you are just that fine. I'm wondering if our thoughts were intertwined, because you have been jaywalking in and out of my lane, and I'm just a regular driver that needs to be tamed. So how do I get you off the side of the road and into my passenger seat? Because you seem to be having issues with crossing the street. So let me give you a little direction as you're crossing my intersection and making your way through every section of my conscience. And yeah, I can promise that the ride is worth the while. You just make sure there's enough gas in the tank, because you're going to need it for every mile. And I know you're just a pedestrian trying to make your way to your destination, but I can estimate that you'll make it just in the nick of time. And you just be more careful crossing my mind. Oh,
Damn.
You said I can estimate per day, please?
huh?
You said because I can estimate, I'm trying to write that
I
line.
said, let me give you a little direction as you cross my intersection and making your way through every section of my conscience. And yeah, I can promise that the ride is worth the while. You just make sure there's enough gas in the tank, because you will need it for every mile. And I know you're just a pedestrian trying to make your way to your destination,
Yeah, keep going.
but I can estimate that you'll make it just in the nick of time.
Okay.
But you just be more careful when crossing my mind.
I know, I hit harder the second time.
Yeah.
Trying to move where? Y'all want to keep the same energy, or y'all want to send it right?
Whatever pieces of you, whatever that means to you.
Alright.
She She got a dope book, y'all, too. I'm sorry.
So I have a notebook. I have this cover volume 3. It's my 3rd volume of poetry.
Okay.
Everything in it. Yeah. So
How much is it?
it's only $10.
Oh,
that's practically free.
Okay. So what y'all to move for, y'all?
What you said, so it's gonna be the first thing on your mind.
Yeah.
Alright, so I have this poem called Toxic, but it is a collaboration poem with another dope artist. His name is Lyricist. It's a 5-part series. If y'all want to follow me, y'all can follow me and keep in touch with it. It's a really dope poem. Like, you gotta see the whole piece. I shouldn't even perform without them, right?
Nah.
What y'all think?
We don't want y'all to fall.
Do you feel like you got his blessing? Because I feel like energy.
I mean-
You feel like you feel like he would tell you like, yo, share that now.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Alright, but it
Is it
stands
gonna-
dope. It stands dope with them.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
You understand?
Look, Clancy, we always perform with our friend Ricky. Keep going.
Alright, this piece called Toxic.
Toxic.
Can we talk about a topic that's beyond logic? Why do some of us love toxic relationships? Now let's be honest. Some of us had our share of seduction where we thought we were in luck when in all actuality, we really fucked up when we ignored those warning signs, and guess what? Those red flags keep waving because you won't let go. You keep saving a dead connection that's so draining, but you won't leave, yet you keep complaining. See, you thought you were part of the solution, but you're actually the problem because the issues added up and there's no room to solve them. And so instead of evolving, now you're revolving, and now guess what? None of you are talking. It went from I'm just checking up on you to now they're stalking. And understand this: if they put their hands on you, please call it quits. Love and abuse don't coexist. And if your partner talks down to you and doesn't lift you up, yeah, that's a relationship that you need to give up. And so many people are broken and fragmented by low self-esteem and unhealthy attachments. And I don't know, maybe you're a magnet for drama or haven't gotten over your childhood trauma, whatever it is, your low self-esteem or your relationship with your mama. Newsflash, you won't change them, and maybe they never will, but do yourself a favor and take the time to heal. And I know it's hard to accept this because the heart of yours is so invested, but you should love yourself enough to leave if you're not valued or respected. Toxic poem. That's a 5-part series. It's a little bit of a skit, a little bit of acting, a little bit of like everything. So it's a man-woman thing about toxic relationships. Follow me on Instagram. Keep up with it. It's Sheree, SHERRIE_LELLE poetry. Sheree L Poetry. Thank you so much. I appreciate the space. Thank you, Complex.
Yeah.
Thanks for the energy.
So
I forgot.
I love how you said look both ways before you cross my mind. I've had a hard time trying to write. When you said, so how do I get you off the side of the road? You just make sure there's enough gas in the tank. I was trying to get the last part because I can estimate I lost it, but I love that piece. It's sensual, and I like how you use it like crossing the street as like a scheme. And then toxic, you say, can we talk about a topic that's toxic? You ignore the red flags, those red flags that keep waving because you won't let go, you keep saving. I'm like, how's she gonna drag us for our savior complex? You said love and abuse don't coexist. Maybe you're a magnet for drama or you haven't got over your childhood trauma. It really does go back to like what you've seen growing up. You know, if you didn't see your parent whoever raised you walking out the door, you stayed for a long time. Savior complex, we pick up on what we observe. So thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Yes.
Yeah, I love both of these myself. Everybody is always good because she's been doing something that's entertaining. I like how you use the gas and the miles. I like the wordplay with that one. And then I think when you did talk, it was also a lesson there. As like the teacher moment, like this is what love looks like. Love is not a piece of we hit you once and go out. It's like also like even though the poem is also a message, it's like yeah, like this is actually what love is not. But a lot of us see love and abuse, so we did there together. So when it's first time with it, people were making excuses like, oh no, you want to do it again, even though the history and the statistical data is like no, it's like the numbers are not adding up. And I think that toxic, you can see it where it goes like, yo, that was even a lesson in that. That was the teaching moment of what love should actually look like and what we keep going back to. Just sometimes, you're having to love yourself. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. So that was my teacher.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Oh, you want
Oh, question. Those two pieces. Yeah. Second one, because I heard before, great content. First piece, I never heard of it.
Oh, yeah.
So like your metaphor, you was killing everything. You have to like consistent with the whole job. Question. All that. What happens if you got to test this? What up? All the gas and this, but what if?
I know, right?
You gotta be ready. Don't be that guy.
Electric.
You gotta party
It was the evolving.
That's in the third book.
Very
You
well.
ready to go to your cafe.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Cherie, SHERRIE, _L poetry, ELLE poetry. Yeah, it's about part series, it's acting, it's getting, it's poetry, it's all that at once.
I love
It's nothing like that. It's all time. Thank you all.
it. Thank you.
All right, we got 2 more people on y'all. We got King Sensei, and then after that, we got, is it Incredible? I'm, my Michigan accent fucks it up. I want to know. Thank you. Incredible. Okay. I'm gonna let a Philly person introduce you, okay? But King Sensei, let's go.
No, I'm going to everybody. Then I'm gonna let him.
You're close.
Oh, okay.
You're close. No, you're gonna let him go.
I thought you had said something.
Don't say I said close before you close. You're closing the show. You know. Gotta give him his flowers. You ready?
We ready? When you ready?
This joint called Growth.
Growth?
Yeah. It's like I can never find the right words to say. So I use multiple ones to add to what I'm trying to say. But what if those words through courage? Neither one of us have bridge, so we just slide away. I try to find a way to get the time of the day, just to find a place for our hearts to beat. No need for love to compete, because all we need has been laid down just in reach. From each other's mistakes and pain, we can teach our hearts to forgive. Find a passion and love in one another and learn to live life. Forgive the offenders of the past, but love them for the experience they blessed you with. Because without them, you wouldn't be the Mount Rushmore you are. Whether you are all the precious and lavish things this world has to offer, but the key to internal happiness starts from the heart. So no food for the Pop-Tarts, too cool for the fast talk, and so used to the cash talk. But what she really wants is that vibe that sweeps her off the asphalt. A phenomenal woman, my ideal lady, queen to my castle. Love the ambition. She was digging the vibe, so you can see she got good intuition. And fuck her wrong. If she was mine, she could go ahead for intuition. So this was going, I was playing around. I was sitting over here playing around.
New shit?
Yeah,
New shit?
yeah, it's called Light My Fire.
Like my what?
Light My Fire. Fire. Is it contagious and addictive? Does it stick with you like a tattoo? Can you feel that heat?
Yes.
Does it make you sweat? March your bottom lips and just moan? Call your husband and say, damn, I ain't coming home.
Ooh.
Your body can't survive without this. I'm truly a drug. Maybe it's when I go under, you feel it in your chest. And when you ride this face and my cat's got your tongue, it's like, damn. Waterfalls and waterfalls, busting like a geyser. I feel them walls getting tight. Ride this thing till the wheels fall off. Don't worry, I got a spare. Hey, Annie, man, don't be cursing at me. Wearing underwear, wearing underwear around me, that's a no. They said that's a little code for the slick talk. If you get that, then you know I always change the way that you walk. Translation is a crime to wear clothes around me, and I'm gonna eat the cake in your punishment. You like the way I be running shit, fucking shit up. You truly a problem. Y'all talk at your service. No need to pull the curtain schools when I'm operating in this room. Take it slow, it's not a race. And if it's too high and you pitch it for you, I'm cool with just a taste.
Yes.
I'm gonna go with the first one. I don't have to go right here, but I'm just gonna say the first one I like it because it talks about like the love and the fiction of it and what you're going to do. The second one, you never talk about like men messing with married women and stuff like that, but that goes down too. And it's just like,
I like the movie Harlem Nights.
you like the movie Hard Nights?
Shut that toe right off.
Sunshine was like this. She was a problem.
So it also was a little bit erotic and stuff like that. I think it's like a cool spin-off because you always hear about like, I don't know what they call that, like mistress. I don't know if the girls are called mistress. I don't know, like the sleeping part, but the erotic pieces and stuff like that.
I just feel like everybody has a dark side. They just try to like
Yes.
They try to conform to what everybody else is doing. I think it's like,
Embrace who you are.
I like that. We all have something.
Trey Songz got a song called I Don't Judge, so it's like you can't never like, you know, really have a woman unless you can really just be open and just be like, it's done the sauce has come out. Oh, I want to do this. And it's like, all right,
I love your piece, bro. When you said, "What if these words show courage from each other's mistakes and pain? We can teach our hearts to forgive." And the next one, I do like how you talk about, you know, being contagious and being addictive. Because sometimes we can be addictive. We can truly be a drug to somebody. They can't let go. That's scary sometimes. When you
I had a
said,
stalker, but she called me like 86
yes,
times.
that's
Like,
scary shit.
Oh
Fucking is a job. It's a job.
It's a job. It's a job for you because then you got to screen phone calls.
Yes,
Just heard.
Oh,
86 times.
Yeah. When you said maybe it's
I
not
ain't gonna lie,
the
I got that shit screenshot.
take it slow, it's not a race. You made her, you made her, addicted. Mm-hmm. Thank you. That was so. Where can they find you at?
King Sensei Slick Talk.
King Sensei Slick Talk. All right. Give it up to King Sensei. All right, last question before we close out with our hosts. You ready? Okay, wait. You gotta say it because I don't have a Philly accent.
it's incredible.
Thank you. I need a Philly accent. Gotta drink the water. Yes. I will butcher with my accent. That's why I was like, yo, say it. Listen.
We need the North Philly one.
Yes,
Yeah,
thank
cool.
you.
Yeah, that's what it is.
You get 2 pieces.
All right. Y'all
Where's
ready?
your phone? So I'll let the phone.
Y'all ready? We good?
Yes.
Said time to start the day up. Fighting from the wake up. Thinking about the thoughts I had last night that made me stay up. My brain's gone. I no longer walk around prayed up. I miss my little chick, but I ain't hit it since the breakup. Since my father passed, I've been thinking about who raised us. See, I'm from a city where the heroes never came to save us, betrayed us. But still we believe in it, so we wait up and wait up. Until you say fuck it and not a hate up. I'm anticipating some more bullshit to happen. I'd rather be prepared than overreacting. These thoughts can hold me captive. I'm learning how to compact it. My cousin in the cell, he taught me not to be reactive. What you fear becomes attractive. No manual or map. Just catch me floating around the atlas. Just that flow that feel like satin. I'm like AI, but I practice. Can't question my heart or ignore my passion. If I ain't had these dreams, I can't imagine. They wonder how I travel when I carry all this baggage. I tell them I'm a man about my word, about that action. I try to keep from snapping. It's me and my higher self interacting. I train with the precision of assassins. See, these words are just a fraction. 10,000 hours, I've been mastered. See, this is a master class for all my homies steady crashing. If I crash, just know I'm strapped in. I'm speaking for black women and black men. Some shit we can't allow to happen again. Let me know when you're ready to win before they open the levee again. I already started, one will end. I already started, one will end. My heart heavy. I talk heavy. I'm used to being alone. I circle around the globe and realize I ain't have a home. I'm paranoid, PTSD. I still sleep with my chrome. I can't lie. Some nights I put it to my dome. I needed you, but made it through and did it on my own. I'll get you back, but it ain't because you gave me a loan. You told me you'd be loyal, thought I was enough for you. How you gamble something, risking shit you can't afford to. Adored you. I told you if I did it, it was for you.
You only gave me part of your love, and I needed more of you. I'm good though. It took time to really get to know you. See, it started out of love, but in the end, it all exposed. You tried to broke it. I told you we should take a trip, but you'd rather stay local. It's crazy because when I see you today, I barely know you. You're different from that person you portrayed on those socials. It's a dangerous game using love at your disposal. Now you want to be vocal. When I fucked you, told me to choke you. Legs back, fold you face to face when I stroked you. How you tell them lies to my face like it ain't mean shit? You was in a dream, kid. I never thought I'd see this. How you go to bed with all them secrets? I need a spiritual cleanse. I think you left me with your demons. For what it's worth, whatever love I gave you, you can keep it. I'm retreating because I couldn't win with you. I felt defeated. Memories I deleted. My healing process completed. My new chick, she thinking and everything that I needed. You fumbled and she received it. I said, my new chick, she thinking and everything that I needed. You fumbled and she received it. Set the bar, she exceeded. Because no one ever be even.
Should that one have a title or no? Okay, I got to put poem one. But that's okay. I just want to make sure I separate them. I don't want to read this wrong one.
It's always drawn. I did it once, but I'm trying to get it down, so bear with me.
Take your time. Breathe and hydrate.
I said, I gotta do better. I got it. My cousin's still doing the bid. Hope you know that I got it. Been thinking about my granny, still learning to live without it. If I ever see my uncle again, it's gonna be a problem. Now the doctor gave me pills based off of what I'm describing. But I wonder if he took what he prescribed me. Feel like I hit the bottom when I look at my dog. I can't save me. I gotta be better just for my baby. These thoughts I had then, been feeling good, Brandon. I even tried therapy a couple times, but they don't hear me. Been feeling good, Brandon. Even tried therapy a couple times, they don't hear me. Don't want nobody near me. I'm isolating clearly. I gotta be better, sincerely, severely. Damn, it could be worse though. I take the hoopty over the hurt stuff. Plus I made a promise you'll never see when the hurt show. I work so my legacy defined. You'll never see me blind. Cause I know the devil go to work when I idle mind. My schedule out of time. I know I'll be better, I'm barely entering my prime. I know I've been searching for something I might never find. Still I climb. Yeah, they call us crabs in a barrel. They crawl for my title, but I won't go out like arrows. I'm a king, incredible touch. Just like the pharaoh, I'm from where they give the needles out just to make sure they sterile. But you die for that. Tell the truth, no need to lie to me. I still show you love, so my foundation is honesty. Honestly, I got closer to God through astrology. I'm not the man I want to be, but try to be. A couple of requests, but no apologies. Foreign to your policies, I had a lot and lost it all in. It made me understand quality. Rocky road, somehow I rose out the concrete. I designed me, see them streets couldn't confine me. I gotta be better, the brains together. I hold the weight and never fold under pressure. I never break because I'm God's successor. And when I'm gone, make these words live forever. And ever. Or until I'm better. Boom.
You came in strong. You said, time to start the day up. My granny gone, so I'm walking around, I prayed up. Our grandmother's prayers protect us in so many ways, and when they're gone, it takes, some people are scared to feel their footsteps, to be in that backbone. When you said, I'd rather be prepared, this, that flow that feels like satin. I'm speaking for black men and black women. You only gave me parts of your love and I wanted more of you. We was in a dream, kid. You fumbled and she received it. I love that piece. Like that one, it's like you was just going through a lot. You was just like talking to everything that you have been struggling with. Second piece, when you said, I gotta do better, still learning to live without my grandma. I put in parentheses, grandma's love can't be replaced. Even tried therapy a couple times, they don't hear me. Sometimes therapy ain't really for everybody. You gotta find your own way. When you said, I'll take the hoopty over the hearse, it just shows me life can be shitty, but I'm still here making it right one more day. When you said, tell the truth, there was so many things I was trying to think. When you said, tell the truth, make me understand. I gotta be better to bring us together. I love both pieces.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We can find you, brother.
Oh yeah, incredible touch. INCREDIWLTUT.
Yeah.
All platforms.
oh, wait. Unfortunately, I don't have no notes either.
Yeah.
Like, what was that last part? That last part you had written? It had a flow to it. It was just like, it was in hard. It felt like a hook, but I just.
Yeah,
I
I gotta do better. I gotta do better to bring us together. I hold the weight and never fold under pressure. I'll never break because I'm God's successor. And when I'm gone, make His words live forever.
Yes.
I'll say.
Yes, thank you.
That's a mantra right there.
Everybody was dope.
Everybody simple as a high alcohol.
Yeah.
That's how you look at work. Like, hold up, wait. Everybody's like, take a moment. Take a moment. Take a moment. Everybody take a moment.
Hallelujah. Open it right up for you.
Huh? Yeah, washing.
I gotta get a copy soon. That's dope. Okay.
First off, I want to thank everyone for coming out.
Yes.
Thank you for showing up. It's what we did. Shout out to my girl Complex that she stole me from when I was doing hip hop and stuff like that. And then we came together to do clothes.
Yes.
So, yeah, so I've been entertaining the world for a minute. So,
Pin game is immaculate, y'all. Listen up.
so this is what I'm going to call pieces of me. As I sit here and I analyze my life, be the watcher of my past regressions. To my discovery, I made myself the victim in these circumstances. Let me explain. Being naive in a world full of takers have you confused and doubting your identity. Asking myself, what is wrong with me? What did I do to trigger the onset of this person's rage? Constantly playing the blame game. And I easily took on all that blame. He played the victim role to my character. It was the game of confusion. He played so strategically. Like me, having to constantly put the puzzle pieces together, but the pieces never fit. Each piece was either too big or too small to create the full puzzle. I found myself in deeper confusion, exchanging my happiness for his depression.
Okay.
I kept playing the game because I wanted to win. So we played another game. This time I knew this game, but still not enough to win the game. Checkers. It was an easy game to follow, but yet he still won. I didn't know that he was hiding the pieces on the board and changing the rules as we played to fit his plan. Now I found myself exchanging his anxiety for my security. The game kept going. So we played another game. This time we played Monopoly. I so hated this game because I never knew all the rules. So I played into his life, telling me he would show me and he would help me win the game. So but he ended up taking everything I bought in Monopoly. Every house I had, he repurchased because he was the bank.
Damn.
He was making up all the rules, and I really didn't know the rules to even play it. But he said he helped. Help is what he did. He made certain that he helped, so he conquered everything and then laughed at me. This was no longer a game that I wanted to keep playing. Now I was exchanging my independence for his codependence.
Damn.
I no longer wanted to play these games, but he begged me to play one more time, promising if I played one more time, it would go easier. I believed it, so we played another game. But this game was different, not like the other games. This game was Jenga, and he knew I loved to play this game. Since we got to build the blocks. But he still ended up winning. I quit because I was no longer having fun. Each game he cheated, but I never seen it. Each game he said he would only He will help me only to exploit or cheat his way into women. The only thing I was winning was his mental health. His illnesses was quickly becoming mine. See, the games wasn't the games. He was playing for conquest, and I was his victor. I had to stop playing all the games to see the cheating, the lying, the confusion, and the codependency, the depression, the anxiety, and so forth was mental illnesses we were exchanging. I never knew depression until I met him. I never knew men would lie, cheat, deceive, and so on, just to gain control. This is me now admitted into the hospital because I forgot who I was in these days he masked so well. So I'm finding the pieces to me and returning the other pieces to him. He can't lie or cheat his way no more because I'm learning the game now. It was easy for him because I had no idea how to play the game. Now charm me as I rediscover each part that made me who I am and put all the pieces back together. Because the only alignment that was not fitted into my masterpiece was him. Huh?
You want to go?
You want to give me back a husband?
Oh, she can give me back.
I'm like, oh yeah, I don't have anything else now.
That's what you are.
But I definitely feel like the saying that it's so divine to hear like how we continue to allow to play these games. It's like you're allowing this person to come into another relationship with you. Like each time it changes. Like, but then it's like you took your own power back to decide like when you wanted to be able to play your own game for the rules that you create, your own foundation that you want to create, and having that awareness that okay, I'm mindful of that. This is a game, and I'm like, okay, I'm hearing you out. I'm helping you, but now it's like, no, now you're taking my energy. So now, okay, how can I implement my own game? And like, I really love how you just went. I feel like the last game y'all played was sorry. So it's like, yeah, you got to go. I'm sorry, I need to love myself. So yeah, I really appreciate how you show up and
Yes.
Well, I wanted to talk about the games, right? So people say how you do one thing is how you do everything. Character is everything. If they cheat on the game, if they lie to see to get their way, it's their character. It's who they are.
Yeah.
And we don't change character. And a lot of us don't change minds. We're like, oh, it's just a game. Nothing is just a game.
Right.
How to do everything.
Yeah, because I like that.
Yeah. Yeah, so we're going to end and go start taking pictures of that. And, huh?
What if it's spades and you got partner though?
Spades. I don't know how to play spades. You want to teach me?
Well, what I'm saying, you said it's character, but like, what if we play spades and it's for money? Like, you my father, like, I'm gonna look at you like, big. I got this diamond, but I'm about to play this ace on.
Well, that's different. You play the game together.
Like you said, it's about character. I'm about, look, I gotta get the job done.
You gotta get the job done. That means that's the character. Just
Right. Find out what character it depends on what character.
You can project your voice. I can't. You see how they say you can project your voice. They couldn't hear me.
We taking a group picture, y'all.
Taking a picture.
We taking a group
She's
picture.
like all projected.
Yeah, you want to project? I'm like, yeah, we're gonna project tonight.
The voices.
All the great poets and all the people in here that shared their voice. We about to take a picture.
Are you going to time it?
That's posted up.
All right.
This is me naturally.
Okay, you always posted up.
It's still north side.
I mean, everybody piece was so fire that everybody about to be posted up.
She has the proper drive to understand my navigation. When I see her Jeep, I'm all about the situation.
I'm tall, y'all.
Everybody, let's see you
want on the other side of the table.
She
like, I'm not getting it.
Okay, so we got Tessa. Try to be second.
Make sure you see everybody in, well, you know you got the iPhone.
Yeah, you all in there. You all in there.
That's not
That's
quick.
her.
That's
Oh, that's
it.
So they already got down.
Watch that hole.
2, 1.
Watch that hole.
One more. You something silly.
That's a sobriety
They
test.
can't. Thank you all for coming out. Thank you all. Thank you guys.
You still on?
I got
No, that's what I said.
I didn't think the people everywhere. We're about to close out. Clean up time. All right, so you can start showing from the erect.
Thank y'all for coming. I really appreciate you. Girl, I love that.
There you go.
I like this letter.
How to get the.
Alright, I gotta edit this later.